Okay, guys, it's our negotiation day. We've established three groups, three different ideas. The three ideas that we came up with to our question, let's review the question quick. The question was, what causes the most change to Earth? Wind, water, or ice? Back here we have the ice group. Over here we have the water group. And over here we have the wind group. Now, a couple things to remember before we get started. One, you are debating ideas, not people. So when somebody says something and you disagree with them, it's okay because you're not attacking them, you're just attacking an idea. And these were not original ideas, these are ideas that have been out there forever. So you're debating the idea. The other thing, it's completely okay to switch groups. If another group presents some evidence that you think is interesting and good and makes sense, you can say, I want to switch the group. But remember, if you do want to switch the group, what you have to do is you have to say why. You can't just say, I want to switch the group because I like the people over there, or I want to switch the group because it smells better over there, or something like that. You have to say, I want to switch the group because, and give your evidence for why you're switching the group. The third thing is, we're not really trying to figure out which group had it right all along. We're just trying to get to a point where we all come to the right answer. Okay, so we all come together and we all kind of think of this together. All right, any questions? All right, so let's get started. Who has a claim they would like to give, and what evidence do you have behind it? You want to switch groups right off the bat. Okay, why?
Because when the resident said that water is the most important erosional agent.
Okay, so you read, what is that, by the way?
This is from a website from Claremont University.
Okay, and it said what again? Say it a little louder.
Water is the most important erosional agent.
What does that mean?
It helps the most.
Helps the most?
Or it doesn't help, it erodes the most.
What's erosion mean?
Like takes away.
Taking what away? Pizza?
No.
What?
Like it makes land because, or it takes away land.
What in the land is it taking away? The cows off the land?
No, dirt.
The dirt, okay. So according to Claremont University, it said water is the most erosional agent. And erosion is the what again? Moving of what, you said?
The stuff that takes the soil away.
Okay, good. All right, yeah, you can definitely move over to the water group. That's fine. Over here, Corbin.
What is his evidence for moving rocks and stuff?
Say it again.
Like, he didn't give us evidence when you said, what does it mean? And then he just made something up.
Well, he said that Claremont University said that water is the most erosional. Is that the word you said?
Yep.
Is the most erosional agent. But okay, so you're saying, oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying, where did he get his evidence for what erosion means? Okay, so he asked you the question, that your definition of erosion, it seemed like you were just making it up. And I didn't see a stick like this one. This one is you got it from evidence, okay? Or you got it from data. And you seem to have this one. Hold on. This one is just, I kind of made it up. But you said you want to help him out. Go ahead.
I got this off of Ducksters. And it has
And what is Ducksters?
It's like a website that has stuff about things.
Stuff about things. It has some science stuff, right?
Science stuff.
Okay. And we did say that Ducksters was a pretty legit website, so go ahead. So he's saying, according to Ducksters, what?
Things that could make erosion is rainfall. Rainfall can cause erosion both when the rain hits the surface of the earth, called splash erosion, and when raindrops
Well, hold on just a second, Jacob. The question, let's make sure we stay focused on the current question that we have out here. Corbin said that he wanted some evidence of what erosion is, because because Ethan just gave us a definition of erosion that he kind of just made up in his head, it sounded like. Does anybody have a definition of erosion that comes from a reliable source? You do?
A definition for it is that we saw a video and we saw the water taking.
Ooh, that didn't give us definition. We want a definition of erosion coming from a reliable source. You have them.
Show me where the video is.
We're not talking about the video. We want to know a definite. Can somebody give me a definition of erosion that comes from some good data? You have one?
No, I just want the strips.
Not yet. No, we're still on this. We're still on this. No one has a definition of erosion? You do?
Erosion is when it makes the land move and it makes the rocks move.
Okay. What do you want to say to that, Jacob?
Erosion is when let's go with this. Is when something breaks down like rocks into smaller pieces.
Mason?
You were holding up the stick that it's a stick that goes in your head. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, we've got a lot of in your head definitions of erosion. Does somebody have a definition of erosion that comes from some data? Ava?
It means the process of enduring or being eroded by wind, water, or other natural organisms.
Okay. Can somebody make some more sense out of that? That's a good definition, but we're just kind of reading it. What's some sense we can make out of it that you have? Jordan, do you have one?
It is called weathering. It's a process where rock is
Are we looking at weathering, or what are we looking at?
Pounded down.
Whoa. What process are we trying to define right now? Yes.
When rock gets broken down.
Oh, over there. Go ahead.
Like when rock gets broken down. Erosion is the process by which soil and rock moved from the Earth's surface by oxygen processes such as wind, water, or water flow.
Could you read the first part again?
Erosion is produced by which soil and rock are removed from the Earth's surface.
Okay. So, now pick this stick up.
What is it?
Yeah. Now what does that mean? No, the other one. Now tell us what that means. What's erosion actually doing? You gave us a good definition from data. Now you explain it.
Erosion is something that like if you had a bucket of dirt and you put it on the ground, but if you took a cup of water and you dumped it on there, it would take some of that dirt away.
Very good. Excellent. And you had some place that you found that definition of erosion, right? Okay. Very good. Thank you.
We found it on Wikipedia.